what are the key elements that must be in place for someone to achieve lasting personal success? I'm actually going to start with myself just to get myself out of the way. Uh, I really loved what Alan said about in the first question. I think the example he used was women's rights and opportunities for the team to play. Um, this all starts for me with a mindset and understand I'm in the context of business growth. So sometimes I can be something of a necessary sociopath for people to delegate to. But in that sense, for business growth, you have to look at everything, whether it's good or bad, as an opportunity. It starts with a mindset. It's something you do intentionally. Whatever happens, in my opinion, the greatest question is always, always, how is this an opportunity? How is this an opportunity to help? How is this an opportunity to grow? But the elements that need to be in place start with the mindset. In fact, to me, that's 80% of it, but you have to have purpose. You have to have values. There's always a requisite of skills and knowledge. That's why I advocate having a niche, having a focus, but your action needs to be consistent and constant. And the value comes from your relationships and being supportive and getting support and not forgetting your well-being. So mindset, purpose, skills, action, and relationship and support. And don't forget to take care of yourself physically. That's my view of it. I'm curious, what key elements must be in place for you, Daniel?
Well, Paul, actually, a lot you've mentioned already. So, and for me, it starts really with the purpose, and that we do something which we're really passionate about and which align with our core values. So for me, it means it's as well about helping. It's about, for instance, giving back, giving back to society, helping people really for living a better life. Another element is really about passion, being really passionate and and
All right. We lost Daniel. He'll be back. Alan, why don't you step in?
Sorry, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Go ahead, Daniel.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know what happened, guys. I saw Zoom quitting. So yeah, it's about, having as well, embracing a growth mindset, wanting to see challenges as opportunities, wanting to learn as well, being humble. It's as well about having really clear goals, vision, being consistent with our actions and habits. And one last element is really about, I would say, mastering our emotions. This is very important because, the more we learn to do that, the more life becomes appeased, the more we deal with situations, with less stress. So yeah, this would be my elements. Thank you.
Okay. Farzan, what key elements must be in place, in your opinion, for someone to achieve lasting personal success?
So one key element that is important to me is being comfortable with not being comfortable. It means that we are all in the situation that we are moving forward and there are some elements that is not the way that we want to feel. And what is our reaction to those moments? Because we have two choices all the time. We can take the path of love or we can take the path of fear. And our reptilian mind are holding us always on the path of fear, keeping us in here, keeping the safe environment for our survival. But the important element is that we recognize that if we want to expand, we can choose the path of love. And it is okay to be uncomfortable sometimes, because that is a price that we pay for the growth.